is what it is. It's what it is. I'm not gonna redo it just because I didn't have really funny lines. All right. This video, it's about my journey into becoming a flat earther. Flat earther? No, reality, we don't know the shape of the earth. We just know it's on a flat plane. Oh, it's starting to rain. Well, it rains. And then we have this theory of how it's designed, all that. We don't know. But my journey becoming a flat earther to officially go that the globe version is false is this. So, someone who I enjoy listening to, Rob Skiba, late Rob Skiba, not late, he's still alive. He's not alive in this world, but he's in heaven now, and he knows all the. He actually now knows how everything's going on now. But I, for years, followed him for his other Archon Invasion and the other books and other things that he's written and his YouTube channel. I would listen to him pretty steadily for years. And one day he decides to say, hey, I'm curious about flat earth. This is before he even became a flat earth, because he took a whole year just to finally admit that he's on that team. But the first video, I was like, nope, and I completely blocked. I unsubscribed to his channel. I was like, nope, not listening to him anymore. He's a crazy person. But because of YouTube and their algorithm, because I listened to was on his flat Earth channel, guess what? YouTube just all of a sudden started sending me videos on flat Earth, and that ended up being how I got introduced to Mark Sargent, who had his clues. By then, people had already taken his clues and made giant, like a big, all-in-one video of all of his clues. And so I said, fine, and I listened to it, like an hour and a half long. And I listened to the entire thing. And at the end of it, this is stupid. This is stupid. And everyone who believes this is stupid. But the spirit within me, which is God's spirit, was like, you know what? You should probably listen to that again. And so I listened to it again. And the clue that got me to go, was the clue about the satellites in space and their melting point. And how it's supposed to be like 3,000 degrees in out of space, or 2,000 to 3,000, whatever it is. But the melting point on everything in the satellites are way below that. And so what do? I looked to videos on how did the satellite survive in space even though it's hot. And their information they give out was so terrible. So I'm like, this is ridiculous. The molecules, the temperature molecules are so fall apart that it doesn't cause it to melt. That's stupid. So now I have stupid comments being contradicted by stupid comments. So which one is correct? And so I spent the next 2 weeks listening to every video I could find on both sides of the argument. I wasn't just looking at flat earth side, but I was looking for the arguments for the globe. And all the globe arguments are horrible and stupid. Just stupid. And all the flat earth side of it, when you first hear it, you go, that's stupid, but then you start looking into it, you're like, wait a minute, it's not as stupid as you thought. And then you have the flat earthers doing experiments, laser lights and temperature and the cold light and hot light from the moon. the balls out physics. I appreciate you for how long you were on it. You weren't on there for very long. I know why. But for what you did a lot of service, and you still will. And you realize how stupid the globe model is and how much it doesn't work. And all the flat earthers they're doing, well, at this point, stupid flat earthers. At this point, in my mind, they're still stupid flat earthers. Are all doing these experiments, and they're all proving that what we've been told is not correct. And then we have people like Nathan Thompson with the 200 proofs verses, and even if one of them is correct, that makes the Bible a flat earther book. And then you go into the side of what are the Christians saying about the globe in the Bible? The circle of the earth. A circle is a straight line on a flat plane that all the same distance from a center point. So no, that is not correct. I'm gonna go slow here because the police officer sitting on the side of the road. So I was like, oh yeah. And then now, what am I saying? I was like, yeah, no, that's the. So I get stupid comments being met by people who's less now stupid and less than stupid. And now you're like, wait a minute. And then you start go outside and start looking at the sun. You're like, it's right there. You're paying attention to the moon. It's right there. I've been paying attention to the moon like as I'm driving. Like it'll be like 30-minute drive from one point to another point, and the moon will look completely different. Like one point will be look red. I'll go over, and it's within a short period of time, it looks completely different. Just what I've been told about the universe doesn't work. Doesn't mean I still don't like space movies. Because in my mind, if there's a firmament out there, that means we're on a fishbowl in the chamber of the Father. That means in the chamber of the Father is the whole universe outside of that building or wherever it is out there, like a fishbowl on a counter in your house. Outside that house is the whole other world. Now, if our fishbowl is on the counter in the Father's throne room, I mean, outside of that is a whole other universe. And how big is that? I don't know. We'll find out one day. I'm sure Rob Skiba knows now. I'm looking forward to knowing what that is. So I still love space movies because I haven't dropped the notion that outside the firmament is a whole more universe. And what's there, I don't know. We'll find out. All right. Oh yeah. So, and then where was I? As I was progressing, start listening to Patricia Steer with her Hot Potato Show. It's very sad that she fell into whatever she fell into. Hope she finds her way out. She apologized to everybody and finds her way out. I'm sure everyone in the Flat Earth community, if she were to come out and apologize and say this happened, this was wrong, everyone would say, okay. We might look at her for a while until she proves herself, but people wouldn't forgive her. Same thing with Jared. Like, I don't know anyone in the Flat Earth community who wouldn't forgive anyone that came forward and says, I apologize, and I was wrong. And who knows what will happen in my lifetime, how much more information we'll give in, because it's right now and it's 2015. Is it 20? What year is this? I don't even know. 2025? I'm about to say 2015. 2025. I don't know. It's starting to get weird in this world right now. It's been getting weird for a while. Who knows what disclosures will come this year or next year. Alright, well that's, and then, so yes, now I'm officially a flat earther because all the information I've been getting from the flat earth side works, the Bible works, the Bible says it's flat. Everything on the globe side is cartoons and stupid comments. Alright, every one of you have a wonderful day. Now to record the next video log, because I still got an hour of driving. I can fit so many more videos in this. Alright, here we go.